At one time or another, most children go through a developmental stage that includes some form of impulsive behavior.
No! Impulsive behavior is any time a child acts without thinking. So you might see impulsive behavior when a child is excited about a new toy. You might see impulsive behavior when a child is angry or frustrated or trying to get the attention of someone else.
And although this behavior can be seen in most children during their developmental stages, it's important that they learn to regulate their impulses when they do arise.
So what happens, Alex, if you have your lion and you're playing with your lion and I come up and I grab it? How do you feel?
Check.
Impulsive behavior is extremely typical for children under 5. Their brains haven't yet developed problem-solving skills, so they're just reacting to their environment. Hands up. Angie, hands up. Mouth closed. Ears open.
Preschools like Shields for Families can be highly beneficial for children who are having difficulty managing their impulsive behavior because of the way teachers and parents work closely together.
Before I found this program, Alex was he was all over the place. I couldn't keep a hold of him. He would take off running down the street. God knows what he would have done or what would have happened with him because he was so out of control.
Alex is a child that when he first came with us, very, very impulsive, had a lot of difficulty making friends because of it. We've already seen so much change for him. He is much more able to use his words, to ask someone for a toy instead of grabbing it, and to follow directions.
Identifying triggers can help adults anticipate and prevent impulsive behavior in children.
Hey, give me that.
Strong emotions can trigger impulsive behavior. For instance, if a child is very angry, they might not think when they're running away that they might be running into a dangerous situation. Or if a child is very excited about toys, they might not even think about pushing another child out of the way in order to get a toy.
When these triggers arise, it's important to intervene early by removing a child from the situation and helping them understand the situation.
When you were splashing Anthony, did you think about it? No, you just acted. So what are you gonna do next time? Can you take a deep breath like this? If you see a child behave impulsively, the first thing you wanna do is take that child and step back from the situation, get down on their eye level, tell the child what the behavior was, and apply that consequence immediately, whether it's an apology, whether it's removing a token or a privilege.
Provide children with activities that help them exercise impulse control. Simple games that require following directions give kids the opportunity to practice self-regulation.
Remember, when we're loose and relaxed like wet floppy spaghetti, then you can think before you act. It's very important to provide opportunities for children to learn activities that are going to help them reduce impulsive behavior. One of the ways that we want to do this is through like the wet noodle game, where they're going to learn how to relax their muscles. Freeze! Or through freeze dance, where they can practice stopping their bodies when they need to.
Responding to impulsive behavior should be immediate, short, and swift. Delayed consequences don't work for children with difficulty anticipating future outcomes.
In our room, if you don't do a good job listening or you forget to think before you act, I have to take a coin out of your box today. It's very important to deal with impulsive behavior immediately because a young child is not going to understand a consequence if the consequence happens too late after the behavior has occurred.
Equally as important as providing immediate consequences is providing immediate positive feedback and attention when kids behave appropriately.
Because you did such a good job listening, I'm going to put an extra coin in your box. It's very important to provide immediate positive feedback in order to provide a reason for the child to keep repeating that correct behavior. If you don't provide positive reinforcement for the child when they do something right, they're not going to repeat it. Good job, give me 5. Give me 5, very good.